Oh boy, I could watch my researchers all day with those machines. I'm hypnotized. Holy cow. Hello and welcome back to Evil Genius 2 once more. Yeah, we are researching right now. We are researching a clever disguises so that we can finally also have more, well, heat reductions that we have, or a more stable heat build up, that is that. And yeah, next up we have then the complete research project, the spinning wheel 2, for finally also looting that item. And above all we have prisoners that we can torture. Yeah, and Incendio is in the base. Isn't that nice? A temporary partnership that we hopefully can strengthen in the course of this episode as well. Let's continue with interrogating the next prisoner here, those investigators. And while we're here, there's also my army over there. That is a nice training area where people train right now. My minions train to get better at range combat. This is not all though. We have a few new items in this area here that we can apply, and one of them is the agent disguise simulation and also the melee trainer. Now the agent disguise simulation is actually something that's really important at this point, because there's a lot of agents that get into my base undetected, right? And no one sees them except my Swordmaster, perhaps, except Incendio, perhaps. Both of them can do this, but if they're not around, my normal minions usually have a hard time doing this. So it is paramount for me to actually get this going. Before we do this, however, we need a bit more space. I want to also improve my melee combat, because those guys are not really strong at that right now. So let's have actually this area here expanded. It doesn't really cost that much, right? 14,000, that's a bargain for me at this point. And let's also expand it into this area here. This should actually do the trick already. With that, we can move the target practice a bit further over. Probably somewhere. Oh, do we have an item there? Yes, there's a club rack hiding somewhere, right? And we can have the target practice here. Behind that, I would like to have the melee trainers then, right? We definitely could have two of them. Ooh, 45,000. Holy cow, they're expensive. Did not expect that. Definitely a cooler unit once more. We need that at all times. And then I would like to have one of these there, right? There's still something else coming at some point, so we can have it then here. We could also get some pistol racks in here, but that's already going to be fine. 155,000. I did not expect spending so much money on this, but okay, here we go. That's just what we have. 400,000 actually, so this should be fine. Oh god, this is mesmerizing. I should go away from this. 85% we have on this research there. Perfect. Also, my infirmary that we have expanded is, well received, I should say. There's always someone here boosting his stats and stuff like that. And of course also my entertainment district. So life in the base right now is just good. So it's time to actually, touch a completely new mechanic. Isn't that amazing? There's still new mechanics all the time. And one of them is, my engineering research. I haven't touched this one yet because I was frankly busy with other things. But we have a whole second research tree of 5 tabs available to us. The first one here will unlock my submarine and also my deep water base, right, that we can have. And then we can also go into, for example, automated defense with the turret technologies. Holy cow, I'm looking forward to this. Let's actually start with the submarine. And with that, we will be able then to also settle on the last 2 spots on the world in the oceans, right? And unlock a submarine that can be used to further expand your world domination into the deepest depths of the ocean. Let's do this. It's actually really cheap, and it's going to be working then here at my drawing board, where one of my engineers can actually do the job for this. Perfect. Another thing we can do, and this is actually something that I learned rather late, thanks to you in the comments, and that is we can actually purchase workers if I'm a bit low on that. We're not super low on that, but it's always nice to have more available, and we can just do this here, and we can purchase 5 minions for 5,000 credits, just like this, right? And it's super cheap, and with that we can really push up our workforce there, and with that more people that go into training and stuff like that. And this is actually pretty important, because we always need to train specialists. All the way up to 149 is my Lair capacity right now. Alright, research has been finished. The heat is now taking more time to build up, and this gives me now the room to finally go into the spinning wheel. 71,000 and the whiteboards we need. I hope it's not too too much for time that this one takes, because obviously we have other things that we need to research as well. Let's just get max over. We're also about to finish the submarines, so that was also really quick. And yeah, I would like to do another thing, and that is focusing also a bit more on intel generation, right? We're constantly too low on that, and intel is just super important overall. There it is, submarines, very good. We can actually go ahead right away with the next one. So starting on the excavations, to unlock this feature, we must progress further into the campaign. Alright, so that's that. And then we can actually go into the Lair management, where we do have a lot of new things. That's the turret technology. Also the industrial air conditioner allows me to control the temperatures. Also the advanced workbench to speed up the researching and production of that. Also over here, the rocket launcher. I'm looking forward to all of this. Let's start with the turrets, right? 11,000 that is. Now over here we should have my control room, and I would like to, yeah, as I said, get a bit more into intel production, and that we can do probably some over here. So actually, let's sell me this one here. I would lose the broadcast strength, but right now we don't need that much of it. And I would like to go ahead with the normal computer console, because we can squeeze in then some 2 of them here, and that should also do a nice trick. Also, I'm going to switch them to be used by researchers. So we do have, let's just see, about 12 scientists at the moment available. They're not researching, right, most of the time, and that means they can also just as well produce intelligence for me, and I would like to do this. I think also I can actually squeeze in an, oh, what is that? Advanced radio repeater. Yes, this is providing 2 broadcast strength. Isn't that amazing? We already have this upgrade here. Let's just sell those 2. So we lose 2 broadcast strength. And then I can have me those here, right? And this actually provides me 4 already at way less space, right? So here I would probably not like to squeeze in 4, but I can definitely see that we can actually have 4 of them together. Just amazing. So we can also do this here. Go ahead and get rid of them. And then we're taking this one here, and we're probably just going to build up a nice block of it, producing 8 broadcast strength for me. I love it, right? And yeah, there you go. This one here we can also move a bit further. Actually, let's sell this one too, to have one of these here as well. Or to have actually 2 of them here, because, you know, why not? I do have the money, I do have the electricity. That's 70,000. And yeah, let's actually do this, even though we don't have enough gold right now, as she already says. We don't have anything to turn in right now, so yeah, basically we just need to wait for some money to come in here. Again, let's actually have a look at some money schemes. I haven't done those in a while, and we should have a few, right? There is one. Oh, yeah, also we need to wait for broadcast strength to come back. Heat reduction, this is all fine. Yeah, there's so much money coming in, we should be golden, right? With all the operations outside, plus my casino being just a pure cash cow. Looking forward to this. Researching wise, we are almost there again. Let's actually get max over. To once again also speed them up here. Can I have all 4 of them? There you go. All 4 of them are affected. Perfect. And then we have the strength back again, and with that we can do some money schemes. Always nice to do that. Here in the middle of Africa there is a very small one, only costing me some workers. Oh, here I don't have enough intel. Here we're probably just going into a lockdown now. I can't change that. This one would give me 15,000 for 5 ballets. This seems like a very bad deal, honestly. There is though a one here with 6 valets, and the heat is rather low. This is a lot of money. Let's actually do this scheme there for that. That's too many schemes running. Should be fine as well. Alright, we have finished it. So, 40,000. Well, that's a nice boost. We also get the new item, the supercomputer, and with that also a new minion type, the quantum chemist. Actually, that was a lot more than what I could get out of that. And, oh, wait a second. Where's now the... There's the reward now, and let's just see what we get. There it is, a Rumpelstiltskin wheel. Rumpelstiltskin. That's a nice one, a nice reference to the German one. And in this case here, we can then put it somewhere. Until then, you can spin as much gold as you like. It just takes a bit of time. All right, so we should probably place it where we have a bit of space available. I mean, suspicious for rogues. I should not have it in the casino then. That would be bad. I could have it here in my engineering room. Let's just see if we can really print gold out of that. Now for the quantum chemist.
Why do I have a headache?
Our sortie into the unknown has reached its limit. We discovered a new branch of science, but lack expertise.
You want to kidnap someone and learn their secrets?
If you wouldn't mind.
Let's get this over with.
Let's do this. Should be easy. Quantum chemist on the world stage. There is already one. 8 workers it requires.
What is it? Evil never sleep.
Next up on the research list, yeah, power-wise, we can have another upgrade. We are going away from the nuclear generator to the fusion generator. That sounds super nice. 88,000 at ease. With that we get a new item. I think it's the highest one. Yep, with power generation, right? So maximizing power production while minimizing the space requirements for it. There's the computers. So let's switch them to scientists. So normal workers are not allowed to do this anymore, only scientists from now on. Funnily enough, on the advanced computer, I cannot activate this. Right, so it's only for the normal one. And there's my scientists, and they produce me now some intel.
A trap has
Lots
been
of it,
triggered.
hopefully. And there he is, Kasim Giblet, and that is my quantum scientist. He's got a nice brain there. And let's actually get his secrets. Of course, Dubai is doing it. And with that, we do get the new trainer that we should definitely use right away on this. I have a feeling it's not going to be easy or cheap. 5,000. Oh, that's cheap, but electricity-wise, it's not cheap because it costs 20 electricity to maintain. And let's get this one over here. By the way, let's move all of them over. They're a bit in the way there. Right, and there we have it then as well. Now for the deep water base, we do need durability workers. 26 durability it requires for us to get this one going. So first we need to craft a submarine. For this, however, we do also need the advanced work bench. And in this case here, yeah, unfortunately, you know, that's a bit strange. We unlock the submarines, that's okay. With that, we unlock the worker submarine pen. But then we actually need to go ahead and research a submarine that requires an advanced workbench. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And here, obviously, yeah, the printing has started. We now print gold out of minions, I guess. Meanwhile, also the training of my first quantum chemist has started. And of course, this is easy. We can speed it up.
I see potential within you. Nice hat.
It keeps my thoughts in. The endless, roiling, burning thoughts.
Have you been staring into my Doomsday Device?
Alright, and with that we get the next minion type. And one more we need for the main mission. And it's the last one that we actually get, because the other ones are DLC, yeah, minions, so they're not super important. They're just optional. In this case here, the Trouble Agent is my last one, and the Forces of Justice send their very best agents to your lair. If you want to train your own agents, you'll need to go out there and get someone more poorly trained, and this gives me the counter agent then for this. Also, the bookmaker and the cashier desk for my casino, so new ways of producing money.
We've just launched the latest propaganda campaign. Third one today, actually.
Excellent. Do the people love me yet?
Not exactly. It would be easier to do this if you weren't so open about all these crimes you're committing.
What you're saying is I need to destroy the evidence. Or better yet, leave no evidence left behind. We need someone who thinks like the enemy. Our own agent. able to cover our tracks before we even make them.
So let's go about to do this. And yeah, for that, once again, we need to do one of those missions. Out there we have one. Perfect. Meanwhile, I'm going to further optimize my operation centers. So I would like to get more of these computer desks out there, so that I have more of my scientists doing the job, right? So we can have one more here. This one unfortunately not, but I think we could get rid of this one. That's only 2 broadcast strength that I would lose with this, right? And instead we can have then 2 computers working here as well. I mean, it's kind of like in the way, right? This looks a bit bad, so that's 4 more computers that we can have. And in the upper level, where we have our main operation room coming up over time now, we can go ahead and just continue with the... I mean, I don't even need to get rid of the broadcast repeaters that we have so far. I would actually just go ahead and have my new advanced radio repeaters then here. And these blocks I like a lot. So let's just tightly squeeze this one in here somewhere. Easy, right? And that's another 8 broadcast strength that we can out of that for 40 electricity. Alright, also the counter agent has been captured. So we are being awaited. We have an appointment in the prison cell. Gross!
An intruder has given us their secret.
And once again, the counter agent trainer we have now trains spin doctors in the counter agents. 10,000 and once again 20 electricity, and with that we'll have no electricity left anymore. Build this one here. Power room wise, yeah, we still have room to expand. I mean, I am getting my fusion generators out there soon, but still, I would still like to have more space than here, so we can have another full row then of nuclear reactors here then as well for 32,000. Let's just see. There you go. Right. Also switching all the computer desks to the researchers. I mean, we have them available, and it's just going to be a lot more Intel generation from now on. Down to 1 electricity. Out of 1,035 that we produce, only 1 is available at this point.
Salaries paid.
And there's then also the training of the counter agent.
Has too much heat and has rocked down.
Interesting training technique.
What is it
And of course
now?
we can speed it up.
You have the true workings of evil.
Oh, he doesn't... Oh, now. Perfect. There you go. Another 40,000. I like this bonus there. And some new items as well.
At last, I have my very own agent. Oh, how the tables have turned. Say something, agent.
Eagle to Sparrow, code word Monarch is status green.
I didn't understand any of that. Say something else.
Monarch is status red. Repeat, Monarch is red. Situation Fubar. Need extraction route.
Get out of my sight and do some espionage before you make me even angrier.
Perfect. Sounds legit. And with that, we've also finished the main objective once more.
Ah, Maximilian, do you remember me fondly? The nights spent working late, building Max Corp from nothing.
Miscrossed. I never could stand you. Leave me be and mind your own business.
I'm minding my own business. Max Corp is mine now. The board voted on it this morning. Now I'm curious about this island of yours. What's your angle?
Nothing, absolutely nothing that concerns you. It's all above board.
We'll see. I'm funding some friends to launch a full investigation. Hammer, Anvil, they're all interested in you.
Alright. A new adversary it seems. And... holy cow, let investigators place a listening device in the lair, destroy listening devices in the lair, defeat agents in the lair, hire technicians, and complete the research bug removal. I think we can do this quickly. Technicians. This is also something we can easily do. Alright, so there you go. We have the 15 then out of that. Defeat agent, that's coming naturally. And let investigators place listening devices. I think this is also happening automatically. We're just going to wait it out then. And how's my submarine coming along? Advanced workbench, 90% research right now. And meanwhile, yeah, we can actually work a bit on my casino, right? Because we do have some items there now. The bookmaker and the cashier desk. This actually looks like a perfect one here in the middle, right? Reduces the resolve of agents. We don't accept good guy currency here, only gold. This is where they can actually, yeah, get their game money out of it. And behind that we have the floor show right now. We have one floor show already. Do we really need two? I don't think so, right? Instead we can have then here the bookkeeper desk. Also advanced research we have. And let's go into light machine gun, light rocket gun, light laser gun. What we do need. Oh, the advanced workbench we actually need. So this only unlocks the turret technology. For the real turrets to unlock, we still need to go deeper here. And this also requires the advanced research. The furnace, the industrial air conditioner. I like that. And a groupthink pit. A place for engineers to brainstorm and argue. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this as well. For now, I think this is a pretty important requirement. And then the advanced one. We will actually need to, anyway, increase the size of this area here, right? Significantly, because there's a lot more items than I thought. So this is actually one of those new mechanics in the game, right? And since launch, and I have no idea about this. So we're just going to make this a bit bigger here. Yeah, I don't think I need to increase the size of my room right now. We're going to get a special room though soon. Probably in the third level then, or the fourth level then even. Let's just have this one here and also move then the drawing board. I think we're going to have actually 2 drawing boards here because they just speed up them research. We could actually have up to 4. I mean, why not? Let's have 4. We have the money anyway. The workbench we're moving up here, and beside that we're going to have then the advanced workbench now here in this corner there. Perfect. And then we also have the wheel here producing gold and mass. We can also have this. Go ahead and have another air conditioner here. Even though it's quite cool already in this room. So nothing there. 100,000 once again and 21 electricity. My, energy production is in full swing. So this one has been expanded once more. And in 20% we can get the fusion generators going. I will probably need a bit more money until then. So we could think about another one. Also, what is this? Evidence leak. Look at that. We already finished then the upgrade through network, defeat agents. We're well on the way here. And this one here, what does it do? 75 heat it gains then for the region. Oh, that's the tear down one. Oh my goodness. Generating a lot of heat. Japan would go right into a lockdown with this. Yep, absolutely. Where can we afford a lockdown? Certainly not in Russia. There's a super agent right now. He would be triggered. There's also super agent here. There's lots of super agents on the map right now. This one sounds good, right? Because it's already close to lockdown. So why not just jump into it and do this mission over here? And here, yeah, second lockdown we can also afford over here. With that, we can do 2 of those already. Yeah, look at that. This will speed up researching, of course, tremendously. Just like everything in this game, this also looks beautifully animated and detailed. On working on the submarine. Also, that research is about to finish. Let's go back into hypnotizing. And let's get back over here to speed it up too. It's all going well rather right now. We're also training for more muscle power, right? So they're improving their skills further. Also, we have 91 intel, so finally this is picking off, right? And with that we can so easily finish now, for example, heat reduction. For 30 intel, for example, we can quickly reduce the heat like this. We don't need to send any minions, right? This is a nice emergency button that we have for places where we really don't want to have a lockdown. And yeah, here Middle East, there would be also another one for 20 intel. We can afford this. Let's reduce the intel to 0 here. And for Japan, probably also would like to do this for another 30 intel. Let's go ahead and do this. We will now need to build some intel up because I will soon want to go into level 3 operating networks. And this requires a lot of intel. And just at this moment, we should finish the research. There it is. Fusion reaction. This is going to be nice for my power production, obviously. And just as I said it, there it is, allows you to upgrade criminal networks to level 3. This will produce more money, will increase the heat capacity, and will unlock new missions then as well that we can do to finally use my higher specialist minions that we already have. 44,000 is a bargain for what we get out of this in return, and it will then need the organic samples that are over here. We have only one as far as I can see, so we'll definitely want to... Oh, what is that? Supercomputer. I don't think I need it right now, but soon. Let's actually add a second one of these here, so that we can speed up that research here. And we continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned!